Hello, class. How's everyone doing today? Hope everything's going well. Here's my speech how communication audits paired with storytelling improve organizational effectiveness. Every workplace relies on communication. We know this. It is an essential necessity in workplace environment, but many don't actually check to see if their messages are clear and effective, or even if their employees understand them. And with that, even fewer organizations use storytelling to make those messages engaging and personal for people to buy in. Module 6 showed us that organizations need both. They need to measure how the communication works, make sure the messaging is transparent, effective, and everyone understands it. And they also must deliver the messages in a way that people are engaged, understanding, and motivated by them. Pressbooks chapter 11 and 12 and YouTube videos on communication paired with the TED Talk showed how audits and stories work together to strengthen communication in a workplace environment. This brings up my first main point. Communication audits help organizations see what's working and what is not working. Chapter 11 explains that communication audits review how information flows within the organization and whether employees understand the messages being sent or not. Audits look at these things, see what's working and what's not, the message of clarity, the channels, and what feedback they receive, and the goal is to find the strength and weaknesses in the messaging and again, repair them and improve them. The YouTube lecture adds that audits are tools like surveys and interviews and reviews. These help leaders see where communication breaks down, where are the holes, and where people aren't understanding what is supposed to be said, whether messages are being unclear, points aren't being made, the delivery is wrong, game of telephone communication down the line gets broken up. These allow leadership and employee to figure out what is wrong in the communication. So pretty much audits give organizations a way to improve that communication based on data responses from the receiver to the receivee. Bringing up my second main point, storytelling makes messages easier to remember, more personal, more meaningful, more engaging. Chapter 12 says people remember stories more than just a plain, transparent, clear message that is just saying, hey, do this. But if there's a story behind it, easier on the mind, people understand it, people remember it. Stories have emotion and structure. You know, like what we do with these speech outlines, a beginning, middle, and end, a plot, involvement in it, and that's easy for people to get attached to. Organizations use stories to explain the values, the goals, and the changes that are going to happen in a relatable way that, again, sticks and helps people remember what is going on. Linda Hill's TED Talk supports this by showing that creativity grows when people share stories and personal experiences. Storytelling helps employees understand why something matters, not just what is being asked to do or say. It builds connection and again helps the team work better, more engaging, more personal because there's stories behind it. Bringing us into our third main point, using both audits and storytelling can lead to stronger communication overall. Audits show where communications problems exist. No one's, you can't be ignorant towards it. You can't just deny it. When you have these audits, you can see what is working and what's not. If a message is confusing, if, again, the telephone, top-down communication, something's getting broken up along the way, or there's not many feedback from the employee's response. Once issues are found, storytelling helps leaders reshape the message so employees understand and can connect to them and again, understand them. And once you do that, communication is built stronger. Prespix explains that combining clear assessment with the engaging storytelling, as I previously mentioned, leads to a more motivated and engaged employee, and all in all, better teamwork in the workplace environment. These approaches help create healthier communication cultures in the organizations and help the organizations become more effective. To wrap this all up, communication audits show organizations how well their messages are working, what works, what's not, how clear and effective is the communication. With the storytelling paired with the audits, these messages become more engaging, more memorable. Remember, people can remember, are easier to remember stories than just, hey, do this. Module 6 showed us that using both clear communication and um, audits paired together creates a stronger organizational culture. Together, they help workplaces communicate better and support creativity, understanding, leading to engaged and motivated workers, all in all, leading to a more successful environment. Thank you guys all for listening. Have a great day.